goddamn title. My finger hurts, so videos are getting delayed, but today we were able to pull this one out. So today we are doing an overview and a look at the Goosebumps Season 12 and 13 of Goosebumps shorts. We're going to talk about what did not come through. Of course, since the show was canceled, I'll give a quick explanation at the very end of this video. But yeah, enjoy, I guess. So, we have the episodes up here now. So, we're just going to be doing a little quick review of what happens in each episode. And, yeah. So, we'll start off with the episodes that have not shown up yet in Season 12 of Goosebumps Shorts, the movie. Anyways, turn to Squirminator Part 2. Shrunky dies. Basically, what happens? Death's permanent. Shrunky comes to the realization that his wife's truly dead. He wants to really kill Wally now, like, a lot. Like, really badly, guys. I can imagine why. Anyways, the graves. Probably one of the most lore-detailed episodes. Probably not. But, personally, I think this is a stupid idea, but we're bringing back the Butler and the Frankenstein. It's a very bad idea, I know, guys. Anyways, that was what the Squirminator was doing in the graveyard in the previous season. He was trying to dig him up for Wally in case everything went according to plan. So he could have some slaves just to fuck with Slappy. It's literally just to fuck with Slappy. There's no real reason Wally's doing it besides fucking Slappy. Shrunky's depression. Shrunky is depressed. I can't remember why, but there was something about him that day that was making him really depressed once he... It was like Shrunky's having like a midlife crisis throughout the whole season. Anyways, truth about Wally's slave. Wally's slave, actually, was a cloning experiment gone wrong. It turned out to be like... He probably put his semen in the machine, and then his semen turned into that thing. Like, oh, trying to make a new me, bro. And it was trying to combine it with an egg cell or something in a machine. And then it just turned out to that. Well, that really went well, guys. But, actually, little more detail. This guy was supposed to be originally Wally's slave. The reincarnation of fucking Wally. I know, it's stupid. I'm not even kidding, guys. That was completely true. Completely fucking true. And, yeah, you think it's stupid? You think it's a stupid idea? Nah, couldn't be a stupid idea. Yeah, that was scrapped, though. That wasn't gonna happen anymore. Wally's plan. What do you think's gonna happen? Odie returns. No. An asteroid hits the Earth. No. It's Wally's plan, guys. What the fuck do you think's gonna happen? Wally's gonna go over his plan. Jeez. Definition of Curly. Everybody's gonna wake up to Curly being gone. And this is actually after Curly gets kidnapped, because... Believe it or not, Curly gets kidnapped by Wally's slave, the unspoken finale, to make everybody want to go. Wally's like doing a monologue in front of Curly. Curly's tied up, and then we... what? Anyways. And then we have the powder... Jeez. Power of the boulder, which is the boulder of our Frankenstein. I thought it would be really funny if we made a bigger rock. And, like, what's a bigger rock, Dwayne? Nah. Boulder? Yeah. The boulder. If Dwayne had a rival, it would be the boulder. Anyways. We have this shit. Specifically want to point out one episode, since that is what the title is of the true finale. The true finale title is An Ending to Dismember, a reference to Chucky Season 1 finale. Since it was called An Affair to Dismember. But I thought it'd be really funny if we did a little reference, and I'm like, I like the word dismember. Since there would be a little bit of dismemberment. Wally was gonna get fucked. He was gonna get impaled right in the throat. That's how he was gonna die. Slappy was gonna push him against the wall, and he was just gonna shove the weapon he was holding in the poster right down his throat. That was the original way he was gonna die, and how he would have if we continue. But of course, the show was canceled. We'll get to that in a minute. And also some other stuff, which is really interesting. So yeah, the Great Horror Town War was the original name of the finale. I'm like, the Great Horror Town War is stupid, because it's just not even a war. The war is like 1,000 people. A battle is like a few people. I mean, it could be a few people or a whole shit ton of people. Anyways, the epilogue ends the show. Basically, it's like a monologue opening the gate for a movie and specials. There are specials out though. They're not 40 minutes like I hoped they would be, since there is a way I can physically do them. Yes, guys, I figured it out. There is a way to make longer videos, but it's really complicated, and the editing process is hell. But if I do any, it's probably going to be something crazy. Anyways, guys, let's continue. Final deaths: Shrunky, Garfield, Curly, Wally Slave, which is Slave of Many, as I call him, camera, and Wally. Pretty simple. Simple Wally backstory. Basically, Wally sees the clone Wally finally sees Wally, Slappy's evil side and wants to kill him. Well, now hates him. Doesn't want to kill him. He's just like, yeah, I'm done with you. I'm not dealing with this guy. I'm just gonna leave, man. Slappy murders his whole family in that episode. So that part was, the lore was kind of not true, kind of was. Wally got adopted. No, he didn't. He was just taken off the streets. He thought it was a normal dummy, just chilling. Anyways, nothing here. Here's some lore. Let's get to the big page. It's okay. Sorry, really complicated. Here's the whole lore. Ready for this, guys? Lore. Slappy and Wally were created a long time ago, and they escaped their creator. In their early days, they traveled town to town across America, writing short stories and bringing monsters to life. But during their days of retirement, Slappy and Wally were caught. Wally was burned before Slappy could escape. Slappy holds this trauma dearly and wishes that he could have Wally back. Then in 1920, Slappy wrote a book to bring Wally back from the dead. But not a perfect duplicate, it was enough to make him happy. Slappy never told this new Wally, the origins of his making, and that he never came from a book, or that he wasn't the first Wally. In 1945, Wally was found by a guy on the street, took Wally thinking he was an ordinary dummy. The man gifted to his son, and as soon as Slappy found out that he was taken, he killed the entire family. But Wally was never seen. Wally's never seen Slappy be violent before. He was relatively nice through his life. After this, Wally never wanted to be around Slappy, knowing about his violent side. In 1980, Wally built a friend, This companion was Arnold Frankenstein, named it after Arnold Stein, of course. But one day, he got loose and ran into Slappy. Slappy tried to kill it, thinking it was dangerous. So yeah, Arnold Frankenstein was created by Wally. Big lore detail there. And that's what basically really unsparked the killing part of their relationship. Not the hatred, the killing. Even more hatred, though. But yeah. So after that, Arnold Frankenstein ran off, becoming famous, and even having a magical rock named after him. And Wally and Slappy wanted to kill each other. Slappy ran off, hoping never to see Wally again. Wally hates Slappy, and now vowed to try to kill him. And so he tried in 2022, many times actually. In 1986, Wally tried another experiment, cloning. He tried to clone Curly's boss. He tried to clone himself, but ended up creating a slave, who is Curly's boss. His slave is his slave. Big reveal. Wow. Slave was taken care of and housed by Wally, and now Slave is Wally's slave. And he builds Wally some of the machinery that he uses in the coming years. 1999, Slappy met a gummy bear who he banged for a few years. She gave birth after Slappy decided not to use condoms. It's Slappy Jr. in the late 2000s, who really, actually, is a great mix between them both. Slappy Jr.'s got a higher pitched voice and is really annoying, and is one of my least favorite characters. But he's Slappy. I'm just saying. I love that. Slappy Jr. was a really creative name, though. I'll say that. That was really creative. Walter Jr., Slappy Jr. God. Anyways. I was listening in the Burger King ad with the Walter Jr., Skyler Schrader, Walter. I have a full video of that on my second channel. Go subscribe. Anyways. So, yeah, he banged, and Slappy Jr. popped out. In 2013, he met Shrunky. Shrunky was his best pal, and he had a major crush on him. Wow, really? He discovered his wife. Jesus Christ. He divorced his wife after some issues, mostly just to get close to Shrunky. Then in 2014, Curly was in the market, the black market, yeah, and sold a magical rock to Wally. Wally used the rock as a source for power in his machines. So that's where the Rock of Frankenstein came from. Anyways, in 2015, I was introduced to family, which is me. Hello. I'm gay. I like boys and I kidnap autistic kids. And so was Frankenstein for a short time. Frankenstein was Slappy's boyfriend, but they calmly broke up because they wanted to find somebody else in the coming years. Slappy managed to introduce more people to the family, now making up the main characters: Slappy, Shrunky, Alex, Curly, Drunken Female, Slappy Jr. Cheese, and Garfield. The end. Holy shit, that's a lot of lore. Could you guys handle that? And that's the lore for the entire show. And yeah, that is it, guys. So now we're gonna explain the new lore. New lore? What the fuck does that mean? Well, basically what I meant to say is the lore after. There was supposed to be a season 13. I'm not even kidding, guys. Originally, I was planning to make, this still was kind of going to happen, kind of not, since there were going to be a movie and specials. So, and there are specials coming-ish, but they're shorter than I wanted, like, not 40 minutes, like I was hoping to everybody. The length of 2 seasons, basically, since they are short seasons of 20 episodes, but they're all lore-filled. But, basically, what I wanted to say is season 13 was actually really going to be a thing. Originally, for a while. He was planning to make a joke about how season 12 was totally the final season. Then pull a doozy and, I was a doozy, you can say that again. I was a doozy. Anyways, pull some strings, and make Wally a god in season 13. And really fuck some shit up. That's when Shrunky was supposed to die. He was supposed to be the only death that season. Everybody else was supposed to die the other seasons. And, some Drunken Female, she was supposed to die in season 12 instead of season 11. Season 11 was supposed to have someone else die. Didn't know who it was going to be yet. Didn't know who I wanted it to be. But, and actually, it's funny because enough, anybody could have died in season 11 because that was really just a choice decision. Could have been anybody, but I felt like it would be best to do Drunken Female since Shrunky is mourning throughout that season over something, and I think it would be best that we do someone more close to him that isn't Curly. Probably the closest to be his wife. So yeah, that was a real choice decision. But yeah, Shrunky was supposed to die in season 13. Season 13 was supposed to actually have 42 episodes, not the typical 20 or 30 as season 12 has. But yeah, that's how it went. That's how we planned it. I planned it, Jesus. But of course that didn't go as the way I wanted, because I decided, no, season 12 should be the end. I don't want to film a whole nother season that's twice the length. But yeah, that whole season was supposed to be about just a whole bunch of new fucking episodes, a bunch of 3-parters, 2-parters, bunch of just an extended season with a 13-part finale. Then a prologue, of course. But, yeah, that did not happen. And now we just ended up with what we have today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The reason Goosebumps Source was canceled originally because... the reason the show was canceled is because I didn't really want to make it anymore. I lost passion for the show. I really wanted a longer episode format because it was a lot more fun doing that. But, yeah, and also because I couldn't find a Garfield plush. It was really fucking weird because it just vanished from existence. Wiped off the planet. But yeah, so, Vultures in Death. Justin Long I have not met, and I am truly hideous. See ya.